it's very, very nice to do, nice to see. Like one time, Srila Prabhupada was, I've told this story a million times. He was in San Francisco Stoke Park, he's on a walk, and somebody asked him, Prabhupada, what's the vision of a pure devotee? This is like 1968. And so they wanted to know, is a pure devotee, is he like seeing Krishna and the cowherd girls, or Krishna and the gopis, or is he seeing like a kaleidoscope of super souls? My page just changed. A kaleidoscope of super souls, or what is the actual vision? What is the actual vision of a pure devotee? And Papa just like, cut to the chase, as they say, and said, no, it's not like that. And I gave this example to you before. Like if I take my glass, I'm at your house, this in your Zoom house, and I leave my glasses on your Zoom computer, and I walk away, you'll say, Mars, you left your glasses. Now this pair of glasses is just a material object, but because it's being utilized by me, you identify me with this object, and you'll say, you forgot your glasses. And so in the same way, what happens when one understands that Krishna, that Krishna is the owner and controller of everything in the material world. He is the owner of everything. Then whatever we see, we'll see the owner present, be it a tree, an animal, another human being, anything. Everything in the material world is only controlled by Krishna. And so we'll see Krishna present in as much as if I walk out of your house and leave my glasses on the table, even though it's just a pair of glasses, you'll identify it with the person that owns them, temporarily, of course. And so the idea is that when we get this kind of vision, then we can become detached. That the living entity, when we say living entity, we would basically mean the human life. When we in the human form of life, we take ourselves away from the sense objects, but a taste for that sense objects may remain. But if we can just cease that sensual play, that material sensual activity, and begin the process of utilizing our senses and anything in the material world in the service of Krishna, then padam drisva nivartante, a higher taste will come about. One will get a higher taste, and the lower tastes go away. I've given this example a million times. Sorry for those who have heard my example of it. When I was a little kid, I had a tricycle. I'd go around the house, man, it'd be 100 miles an hour. Of course, in North Dakota, you can only go on your trike in the house in the winter because it's too cold outside. Renika can appreciate that. She lives in northern Canada. So I'd run around on my tricycle in the house, and then later on, I got a bicycle. And if I misbehaved when I was a little boy and I had the tricycle, my mother would say, okay, now you can't use your trike for an hour. I'd be really, really upset. Then when I got a bicycle, if my mother said, oh, you've misbehaved, even though I have a bicycle, she says, I'm going to take away your tricycle. I'm going to say, Mom, go ahead, because I have something higher. I have my bicycle. I'm not attached to that tricycle anymore. So there's a higher taste. So once one engages their senses in the objects of the senses in the service of the Supreme Lord, they get a better feel, they get a better experience. And therefore, the tendency to engage in the senses, in the object of the senses for one's material pleasure